I wish I could play the Canada card, but let me try. If picking up on what David said, if you wanted to come to a country to realize what was once called or is called the American dream, I say again, you'd come to Canada, where social mobility is at a level double that of the United States. I think that's very important. I believe we can do better. What does that mean? We can rewire and reimagine an economy of shared prosperity that works for everyone, not just the very wealthy. I understand that many are understandably wary of change, but I think we're at an inflection point that capitalism as we've known it, predatory, extractive, has turned off many, it's not working for many. And that is going to lead to real change. I think we're going to see real reform, or we're going to see real social discord. The center isn't going to hold. As we live in the world as it is, we should also try to imagine the world as we want to live in, and one in which millions live with dignity, decency, happiness, environmental well-being, opportunity, and again, social mobility, and enjoy a new social contract. The unfinished agenda, the social democratic agenda of Roosevelt, of Eleanor Franklin, updated. The fact is that today many fall far short of having a chance to live productive lives, and that, I believe, is deeply corrupting to the best of American values. I do believe there is a kind of class warfare. It hasn't come up much tonight, but there is a class warfare that goes on, and if you remember what Warren Buffett said a few years ago, it's the class warfare of the very rich which is winning. And I think just taxation at this moment is only fair, that billionaires pay more than teachers and nurses and retail workers. The good news is that another world and economy is possible. Many of the solutions and alternatives to this extractive capitalism you've heard tonight. So let me just say, these are times for greatness, not for greed, a time for idealism, not ideology, and a time not just for compassionate words, but compassionate action.
Thank you.
There was a recently passed Roman Catholic cardinal in the city of Chicago named Francis George. Francis George once was giving a speech to his richest donors on the North Shore of Chicago about funding poverty programs on the South Side. And here's what he said, to raise money. He said, "The poor need you to pull them out of poverty. And you need the poor to pull you out of hell."